Hello fellow YouTube content creators, I'm Centaurian Mudpig and welcome to this special video. Just a disclaimer, I made this software. Okay, so what is it? VuMe is simply video uploading made easy. So if you're one of these people who are fed up of copying and pasting the same blurb and metadata over and over again into your video title, description and tags, and you're bored of making these tiny edits, especially when you've got a video series or multiple video series going on. You know, the basic YouTube upload defaults just doesn't cut it because you can only create one upload default, so you can get your basics in there, you can get your standard channel stuff in there, but then you need to tailor it and then you need to make it a bit more specific to the video because you've got the tags, you've got the title, and you've got the description, all that metadata which is going to be used to help you gain higher rankings based on all the information that you put in your video details, so that then YouTube can go and send your video off to your audience, depending on what you put in there. So basically VuMe is going to help you do that. It's going to help you save time, it's going to help you reduce that frustration of copy and pasting all that tag and data. So let's just step through it as though it's like a new experience. So this is VuMe and we've got our basic screen. We've got the upload manager, it's going to show you all the videos that you're uploading at the time, and we've got video templates which are going to be like your upload defaults. We've got profiles, so you can have multiple YouTube channels associated with VuMe. So if you've got many channels going there, you can just assign it in the profile manager, attach it using the OAuth, so you don't have to give any usernames or passwords. So OAuth, let's give you a quick example of that, even though I've already got, alright, so let's just so a profile tag is just a user-friendly way of identifying who your channel is, because you might have a long channel name. And then if you leave this blank for the profile name and click YouTube account, then you get to choose your account that you've got associated with your YouTube login, and then you'll just select the account. And then it will say, do you want to allow VuMe to access this Google account? And of course you do, otherwise it's just not going to do anything. And then we're done with that, so we can close it, and you can see it's populated the name and everything in there. So now that is all set up and ready to use, and if you accidentally select the wrong profile, you just delete it and then do the whole relinking. However, I'm going to be using an existing profile as it is because I've got it all set up already. So Digital Software is the company that made this software, aka me. And so we've selected our profile. We see all this has now become enabled, so you can now actually start doing new uploads, etc. But before we do that, we want to jump into the video templates, aka the upload defaults. So we always have our basic default templates, and this is going to be your default. So anytime you add a video, it's going to pull the data from this default template and populate it for your new upload. So we've got what you expect from YouTube video uploads. We've got a title, description, and tags, along with thumbnails, our categories for the video, our playlists. None are created just yet for this channel, but your playlist would be populated in there. And you know, whether you want it the private, public, set it as a scheduled video or unlisted. And we also have some advanced settings. Now this uses the YouTube API, hence why we use the OAuth to sign in, and therefore is missing some features that you would normally find in YouTube. It is all down to Google stroke YouTube on the features that they want to provide. API developers such as myself, and this is the full access they've allowed for the advanced settings. So let's say we are a gaming channel, we are the Mudpig channel, and we create video game let's plays. Yep, I hear you, the collective audience groaning. I do apologise. Pretend you're a blog as well, and then just use your imagination to change my words to suit you. So we're a gaming channel, and we're working on our new series, and this is our Wing Commander 1 series. It's just a little warning prompts because it thinks I've made some changes. It's okay, so we'll just switch over. So we can see we've got some variation in the information that we've provided. We've got our title, we've got our blurb in the description, we've got some extra tags specific to this series. So even Commander 1. Notice that I'm typing that we do keep track of our maximum character limits in here. So, you know, you don't have to worry about wondering if you've typed too many characters in each field. We'll inform you. I'll just save that. So what you'll notice is we've got these special characters in here, which are right angle brackets. These are for our variables. This is basically going to allow us to pull in some extra information from our video file name and populate it into our video details. So once we've got our video templates all set up and got our selected profile, we can then create a new upload. So we've got the new upload button here, but also just this blank tab, which does the same. You now get a new upload screen, and this is just a default population on there, which tells you which new upload. I'll do it again. So like incremental counter, just so we've got a distinction. So for our first video, go in there, you go to where your videos are. So I'll just show you the basic default. So we'll just go for this one. And then we can see that we have our defaults come in there. This is from our default profile. So if we have a look at this one, we can see that we've only provided description and tags in there. And you can see those description and tags have been pulled through. And of course, we've got our thumbnail. And then you can just fill in the rest that you require. So if I hit upload, it says we need a category, we need privacy. So that's that. I'll just set it as a private video. And then you can set whether you want allow vetting, what license you want to use, and if you want to stick a recording date in there. Once you are happy with that, then we'll just hit upload. And at this point now, it's just going to upload the video, and we'll see we've got a bit of time of how long it's going to take. A little progress bar, and what we can also do is we can hit the edit, and then we can change some details if you wanted to. And then you just save it. And then those details will then be edited. And if we had this kept open, then the progress would just stop at 100 because the video is finished uploading. Now it's just waiting for you to release it to ensure that all edits are final. So we can see it's 100%. The video stopped uploading, and we'll just close it, and then the video will just complete and disappear off our list. So that's our first video on there. So now we've got our other video that we're doing now, part of our video series. And what you can do is you can see now these have got some differences. So we got the percentage symbol basically, which is going to be used to separate our variables. So very briefly on that, I mean, there is an instruction manual for full details. We use a percentage symbol to designate that we've got a variable. The first word in that variable tells us the variable name. So we've got template, and then all words that come afterwards, and then leading up to the percent symbol is the actual value of the variable that we specified. So in this case, what we're doing is we're using the template variable name, and then telling VuMe what template we actually want to load in this case, because template is a special case variable name. So we'll open that, and you can see I've got a lot of details in there. We'll show you that once we've gone in there. So we can now see our video is selected in here. We can see that it's populated our tags in here, so we can see we had a title in there, we had a description in there. So we've got the titles edited into that part. Our description has now been inputted, so this has come straight from the file name and some extra tags in there, all from the file name. There is a limit to how many characters you can have in the file name, so you might have to be a little bit creative. I mean, one change I would do is definitely make the template name shorter, user-friendlier. Perhaps I'll think of another way of doing that. And then you can then do your other fill in your details as you want if you needed to change it. And then we can just do our thumbnails if we wanted to have. So let's say, yeah, use this thumbnail. And then we want to add it to a playlist. So we don't have any playlists in here. So we start typing, and this little plus symbol comes up and allows us to create a playlist. And you can add it to multiple playlists if you wanted to. And it also acts as a search feature, so you notice that as soon as I start typing, it's changes the selection. So we now added it to 2 playlists. I'm going to keep that there because I want to show you multiple uploading, so we'll now get the other videos in there, and perhaps then, if that's the case, we want to schedule our videos to go up in a time that we've decided is most suitable for our channel, so tomorrow 5 PM. And then we want to select our next video, and again we can see details have been populated in there. So each video has now got some metadata. It's more specific to the actual video and what it's about using these tags. And then we can just put in our third one, which is this one. So I'll just load that video in again with new tags that I've just edited. So you can see I've got the desk in there now, and it's pulled it in there. So if you do miss a variable, it's going to remove the tags for you anyway, because there might be instances where you don't want it. I don't know. There could be other situations where you might want a warning. We'll have to have a think about that. And then we just add it to our playlist yet again. So we now got our 3 videos ready to queued up. So we'll just do it in order. So upload. See, that's there. Upload and upload. And then you can see that we'll get a bit of a status saying what's going on. We're waiting, and then we can see the videos are uploading. And while they are uploading, there's a good opportunity to just show the options panel, which basically when you first open it, if you've only got one profile, it's going to automatically select that one. But let's say you've got multiple channels like we have, then you can choose which profile you want to be loaded first time you come into the app, a channel that you might use more frequently. And then we've got some other things. So chunk size is how you know, when it's sending the information to YouTube, how many chunks. I think it's in bytes. So the higher the number, the faster it probably will send that information. We've also got to be able to define an upload speed. The default is no upload, so we're using that maximum broadband connection speeds, but then you can specify a upload speed per video currently as it is. And then we've got the how many videos you want. Currently it's just 1 or 2. There's nothing to stop me just adding some values in there just to increase it further if people wanted it, and then just simple resets to defaults if you wanted to. And I'll note that, you know, chunk size, you need to restart the app in order to apply it. Upload default speed will probably apply automatically in uploading. And the reason why it appears not to be doing anything is just because we've changed this value last minute, which is probably not a good thing. There you go. You see that it's ticking more slower. There you go. And that's just a way of how it's been coded. You can see that this video is actually now using up the entire bandwidth, so it's choking out this one. So if you are going to use that, I mean, 10 kilobytes is really small. It doesn't really show a good example of managing your bandwidth. Well, you can see we've updated it, but it is recommended you should really set those options before you get any uploads going, so that they're working as best as they can. And of course, we can edit the videos as we wanted to in there. You can edit that as you can. Obviously, you can't clear any of that, but we can change any of these, change thumbnail if we want to. VuMe's finished its uploads, all done. And the first problem is our video's been removed because it's too long. However, oh, that's been removed, it's too long. Oh, we managed to get one in there. But we can see it's populated the tags in here. And we got our advanced settings in there, basic info in there. And oh gosh, we don't even have custom thumbnails enabled. So it just goes to show that if your channel is not set up to use all these features, then you know, it's not going to stop VuMe from being able to get done what it needs to get done. But you can see, obviously, we don't have custom thumbnails, and therefore we obviously don't have. With the magic of the internet, I re-uploaded the videos. I might have forgotten to change some details, but hey, we can see that we've got our custom thumbnails in there, and then as we discussed, you saw in there, so we've got our details in here as well. I hope that video was useful for you. Show that there is a better way for and faster way for editing your video details. And if you're interested in knowing more, then head over to digitalsoftware.com and just click on the VuMe tab. And we also provided a demo that you can download. It is for Windows 64-bit operating systems and using the .NET Framework 4.5. And then we just got the features that both versions provide, the free demo and the full paid for version. So we got, focusing on the full version, multiple account profiles, video uploading, we've got the upload manager, pause, resume videos, manage the upload speeds, can have multiple videos, up to 2 currently. We can use full video templates with variables. And then the integrated YouTube features include uploading the videos to YouTube, obviously editing of the video details limited by the API for basic and advanced, can schedule the publishing days and times, you can create playlists. Don't forget, it's called VuMe. Video uploading made easy for YouTube content creators. Enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more. Until then, Santorium Pig saying bye for now.